Yo, what's your boy? Thomas the Prophet here. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, you can see this time my hair not really looking that crazy. I cut it last week. I got this little like 2 week system thing where I cut my hair every 2 weeks and my beard. You know you gotta stay handsome. But anyway, yo, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? And before I say anything, I finally dropped another freestyle. Yeah. You already know, besides being a YouTuber or wanting to be a YouTuber, my first love was rap, hip hop, in case you didn't know. Like, my old rap name used to be Big T, even though I never made nothing official because I wanted to be literally perfect back then. All I listened to was Ghost because I'm trying to be a GOAT or the GOAT, and I'm a young legend already, even though I don't get the love and recognition I deserve yet. But anyway, yo, I dropped another freestyle, three a.m. freestyle too. You know, if I want to go off an image I seen on Instagram and say 3 a.m. is where you at your most real, your most vulnerable, your most raw. Then you just gonna get what's on my mind, on my heart, what I feel, what I rap about. 3 a.m. freestyle part two, just a recording, a little off the top. It's not perfect, but it's real, and it's actually got me saying shit unlike a lot of stupid ass rappers out here. Motherfuckers not having talents and shit. It's not being a hater, it's being real. Don't let society brainwash you. But in speaking of society, well, before I get into that, yo, let me show you something. I got a stand now. No, it's called a Joby. This is not a sponsor. Yo, I got a Joby stand, and this for the iPhone, cause I got an iPhone 8 Plus. I don't really have a camera and all that. I'm not a techie guy. I still gotta figure out how to record. And honestly, I got a lot of things going on in my life right now. Even though I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, to be, you know, trying to be focused even though I should be. But that's besides the point. But yo, I got a stand for my iPhone now. So besides me holding my phone in my hand, we can just see how we record doing this. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, record how we can record using the stand. I ain't editing nothing out. Thomas the Prophet keeps it real with all his videos because I'm an enlightened, awakened man that's only becoming more enlightened, awakened. And I've really been waking up to a lot. I've been a aware, woke dude since I was a kid. Very spiritual, even though it's not traditional. It's just in my own way because I have my own God or whatever. But it's like I was thinking a lot about the past couple weeks, months, years, 2 decades of my life. And yo, I just turned 22 recently. My birthday, February 9th. I know no one's gonna comment. It's only a few people. Only got 6 people who subscribe to me. But it's cool, it's just to come up and the real shall prosper at the end of the day because the real are the real ones. You know what I mean? But yo, let's see how this stand works before I get into the topic of my video because I didn't even start yet. Look, man, we a family over here. It's all love, it's all real, it's all authentic, it's all true. So you're gonna get everything, you just gonna see the progression. And I think this is about to be my 20th video. I think. So that's something. And what else I was just thinking about? I was thinking about something else. It's gonna come to me. But yo, let's try to check this stand out. And then it's also the stand can also be like used in Polaroid, not Polaroid. Was it Polaroid mode? Whatever it's called. Here's the box right here. Little mini review. I'm not trying to have y'all look low because I only got my drawers on now. It's got this see, it can turn this way. It can go into like portrait mode and regular mode. Landscape and portrait mode. So we about to see that right now before we get into the topic of my video. Gotta stress the video, you know what I mean? But all right, let's see. Ooh, my phone on the charger right now because you already know I'll be recording movies and shit. Not like that. Chill out. Not like that. Dirty ass minds. Let's see if this can go on. Hold on. Hold on. I might. Yeah, and I got some snacks. I mean, I went shopping. If you see that, you see that. All right. Ooh. Is this the right angle? Okay, it's on the stand now. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. And you know, with these Jobies, you can adjust the legs to whatever position. You know what I'm saying? I got an atrocious mind. I'm sorry. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep it like this for now. But y'all wanna see it in in landscape mode? You see, now I'm handless, know what I mean? Now I can eat my snacks, I could drink my water, I could just talk like I'm just talking to y'all if y'all really watching me, know what I mean? You know, this is just me kicking back, just expressing myself and saying my thoughts, writing more, getting better with talking. Like, man, I would have seen myself doing this years ago, though I wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, back when, excuse me, like back when I was like 13, 14 years old. Yeah, 13, 14. I watched a lot of Dashie. Man, this is like a short get to know me. I'm not gonna drop that video yet. I got that in my YouTube ideas, but this is a video like I'm literally the title I just thought of, and I got like over 400 like video ideas. Same things, different things, same things and the different things, whatever. But I literally just thought of this, and I don't know why I do that. I literally got a lot of ideas. But yo, now 7 minutes into the video, and just trying to get adjusted. Now me, keep it real, keep it raw, keep it thorough, authentic. Yo, one thing that's on my mind right now. This is my, to get into the honest, vulnerable truths. That's my little series. Also thought of another series called Double-Edged Swords on topics that may be taboo to society. But what we say over here, fuck society. We real over here. Society done manipulated, programmed, and lied to us to think and function a type of way instead of being true individuals. And we breaking out of that stigma. We gonna come back to roots and who we really are, especially on my channel, as my own healing and learning journey and process. I am a man of my own self with my culture, my community, my race, my people. I'm my own man, though I'm all love because I'm God. And I don't mean I'm God, but I am a God. We're all gods. And we need to understand and realize our power, individual self, and not be controlled by the government, by the hoods, by the ghetto, by the rich. It don't matter if you poor or rich. We all matter. We all gods. We all need to learn. We all need to understand. We all need to love. And I'm going to just leave it at that right now because I'm pretty sure that shit going to be another video I think about because I'm literally a fucking madman when I think about shit and get the right shit. But yo, the topic of this video in my portrait mode, hands-free. Yo, this one thing I grew up with is shit always being backwards. And people gonna probably think me express, you know, this can even play part into it. Expressing yourself and expressing what you really think and feel as complaining, or when you complain, as you expressing yourself. I don't know. But the topic of the video is why is shit, everything, and everyone's so backwards now and nowadays? You know what I mean by like why is shit, everybody, and everyone is so backwards nowadays? I mean like what is bad is good. What is good is bad. People don't do what they supposed to do in the wrong way, not the right way. People don't listen. People don't give a fuck. And people just don't give a shit in the wrong way. Like, the evils, man. We could just say, even if you wanna don't talk about the deeper stuff, even though this is what the channel is about, because I'm a deep ass nigga. I ain't these shallow hollows. Know what I mean? Though we all feel shallow hollow sometimes inside. But it's just we live in a backwards world and a backwards society. It's like everyone wants humanity, but don't know how to be humane. Like we celebrate thoughts, hoes, and bitches, glorified gold diggers and all them, and wrapped in one separate together, whatever, as real women and queens. But the real women and queens, the ones that actually respect themselves and love themselves, keep to themselves and treat themselves right, treat others right, are the ones that's usually ignored because they post as boring or whatever, being real responsible people and good people. Because, a lot of toxic hoes is what stupid ass niggas want to fuck, keyword fuck. A lot of people mistake wanting to fuck and have sex and getting that attention as love. We glorify those girls that didn't know no better, whether they from the burbs, and especially a lot of girls from the hoods, especially in music and entertainment, especially with my and our culture. And, a lot of little girls that don't know better, whether you're a teenager that knows better, but act like she don't, or girls and young women or older women, women my age, or little girls, because honestly, y'all little girls is little girls, and a lot of older women, like in their 30s or 40s or whatever, really be putting celebrating the wrong women and just the wrong people. And the same goes for men. Like, we celebrate and emulate, excuse me, we celebrate and emulate one to be a gangster, be a thug, be a hard body, I'll shoot a nigga ass nigga, or a nigga that's willing to do some dirt, or we ain't snitching. And that snitching video, and that snitching thought is like a video I want to thought, because I'm about to talk about some shit and that shit gonna be controversial. But you know me, and you know what it is over here. Controversial, not commercial. But yo, it's just like, man, it's like if you a good guy, you get ignored, you get played, you get used and abused. I've been through it with people I loved and still love, but gotta move on and move forward and heal. Like, but if you the wrong guy, you some thug or whatever, and it's not on some hating shit. Even though it makes me angry because I grew up with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Especially as a black man, and just where I'm from, where I grew up around, where people are, where people I know are from or originate in their parents, cause what is their parents instilled in them. Hold on, let me adjust this. Just a lot of the not good things is what people pursue and chase, and it's a very backwards world, and I just wonder why with that. Am I the only one? Am I only one that's brave enough or courageous enough to ask these questions out loud? Is people afraid? Is people naive, ignorant, dumb, but act smart? Or just let like scholastics or college education get to their heads to be thinking they smart? Cause I tell you, son, a lot of y'all motherfuckers, and commend y'all for doing something I'm not able to do. Do that college shit in school, because school was never me. I need to figure out life. It just, you think the shit is so shallow, but yeah, it's so deep. Like partying, shaking ass, and doing drugs, smoking weed, drinking alcohol. A lot of shit is really programming. And a lot of them shits is like, oh, that's living life, or that's being cool, that's being lit. Like, shit is backwards, yo. And it's like, when you don't do those things, you just ostracize. Or you not, the guy that, the girls look at. And that's a video too, because honestly, a lot of females don't even know how to be females or them individual selves, and a lot of guys don't know how to be their individual selves, but it's kind of worse with females. Y'all females and young ladies and women, and girls are just very naive and ignorant, especially nowadays and over the past 10, 11 years. I'm gonna say 11 years because everything I grew up with my generation, Gen Z, because I was born in 1999. But, well, shit has always been backwards. They say history has always been what it's been. I understand. But it's like, I can't speak for history. I can speak for my time. And just like a majority, the majority, you know what I'm talking about. The majority is just ignorant. Like, shit is just backwards. We celebrate and propagate ignorance, toxicity, cheating, backstabbing, lying, abusing, mistreating, and disrespect, and all these things and more within modern culture, within our community, and especially in, the black community, and just the minorities. Even though honestly, the minorities is the majority now. I'm the mind, me and my people. I ain't talking about black people, but people on the healing learning journey along with me, even though I'm the only one that's probably saying it. But spirituals, real spirituals, not none of y'all fake spirituals. Really, damn, I forgot what I said. I mean, damn, what the hell did I just say? But damn, you see, my mind just be going. But if I remember, just real spirituals. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. We just people that's well, fuck it. People that's aren't trying to do the right thing and move forward are the ones that are forgotten about or not paid attention to. But a lot of shit on the radio. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. My people. A lot of. Man, I don't remember what I was saying. I thought I had it, but not. I wasn't talking about just like my culture because honestly, black culture has been fucked for a long time. I grew up seeing it, witnessing it personally within friendships, relationships. It's like, yo, shit has been backwards. And it's like when you call out shit and you just be told like, oh, you being judgmental, you a judge. Like, you know how many times I heard that, but I'm like very understanding, sympathetic, empathetic, and loyal, and been there for people more than they have been there for me. And they've been more loyal to people that's wrong for them instead of the people that right for them because of how we grew up, especially in the East Coast because I'm from Jersey. Like, shit is toxic. And I even grew up, it's like, me personally, it's like hard to accept the right things because all you know is the wrong things. You could be a good person and just go into my psychoanalysis of myself. Like, we just grew up knowing wrong, even when doing right. Because even if you a righteous person doing the right thing, you get. Y'all don't know my life. Like, man, shit has been so hard, bro. And it's honest, vulnerable truths, man. This is real talk. Like, society, the community, the culture has been backwards for a long time. Probably since the beginning and dawn of humankind. We celebrate war. We celebrate sex. I don't read the Bible like that, but I grew up, you know, going to Catholic school, like kindergarten to fourth grade. So I've always been very spiritual or religious. Well, I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual. Off my own definition of spiritual because I'm my own person. Shit. That shit in the future. It's just that it's like being the right thing can get you hurt and being the wrong things get you gain. And I think the thing, even witnessing like what my friends, old friends, my ex-girlfriend, her exes, and my friends' exes, and just everything I grew up with, like, and really started witnessing, like, when I was in middle school and really in high school, because, them 4 years probably the most important 4 years of your life. That's shit when shit just hit the rails. Shit got real backwards and motherfuckers has been the same since then. Since then. Like, motherfuckers can't handle judgment. everyone is soft, but everyone want to act hard and mean when honestly we just traumatized. Cause motherfuckers, the thing that is that the thing is that motherfuckers don't want to accept and learn and come to know because people run away from everything. Most importantly, themselves is that we grew up doing shit way too young. We should have never done half, more like even 90% of the shit. The majority did, like coming up, growing up, but we was exposed to the culture. Like we was exposed to a culture, of drill music, of fucking having sex young, you know, back in middle school, motherfuckers was just, like in sixth grade, and like think about the sixth grade, I was probably like 12, 11, and motherfuckers already talking about hand jobs and BJs, vaping and smoking electric pens in the bathrooms and losing their virginities when they 12, 13 years old. It's like, yo. And we just thinking like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. Oh, yo, this shit look like motherfuckers, little horny bastards. It's like, and that's a lot of shit to talk about, but it's like, yo, what are we doing? And who is putting this shit in our heads, yo? This shit is wrong. It's like, I don't know if it's the case sometimes with some people you got in the in the wrong way, because there's the right way and there's the wrong way. Even though people might get defensive with that. People think gotta go backwards the wrong way to move forward, or people just grew up backwards because of their households, and you know, I guess it's that you never know what people grew up in and what people grew up through or went through, but it's like, as much as you can understand, and it's good to understand, we can't excuse, because honestly, everything has been so enabled to the point that everything is what it is now. Like, I don't want to keep on bringing up people, maybe just, but I have to, because it's like a lot of people are detrimental to the point of where I'm at with my healing journey right now, because honestly, I still love people, even though people probably don't even give a fuck about me or never did, because people did everything they did and was real toxic, especially one person I always bring up all the time. And I can guess y'all can notice who that is, but I'm not going to be specific, but a certain person, just a lot of the wrong things happen to that person growing up, and that person was so used to a lot of things growing up that that person's mind and heart was just wrong. And with me, I tried, and I always tried and wanted to see the better in people and try to have hope they'll be good for me, or just for for themselves and just the majority. But we just literally grew up seeing that a lot of the evils is what was winning. A lot of the backwards toxic shit was winning, and the majority just fell because people couldn't be strong. Like, people, it's like, it's crazy when you really notice and start to look at shit, or if you have that awareness and consciousness inside you, or whatever. It's like you see a lot of the same people inside of the same bodies, because people literally do all of the same things all of the fucking time, especially in this generation of millennials, of Gen Z, or whatever these little badass fucking kids are doing, because honestly, we're our fault, because we wasn't accountable nor responsible for ourselves, nor was adults accountable or responsible for us. But like, you just live in a backwards time, and shit is just getting worse. Like, I could name drop a lot of people, and maybe I should, just to provide examples, though niggas and bitches might get a little haughty. And I don't really listen to people or pay attention to people or watch these people like that, but it's like off of observation, or like, I can admit I'm a judgmental person, but the thing is, we're all judgmental, whether we want to admit it or not. We all assume We all insecure. Like, but that's more videos because that is a deep topic just within myself that I realize. But it's like you just know a person is just not good vibes and not that fake feeling vibes. Just going off what they talk about, what they emulate, what they say, or what they are willing to put out there into the world. Like you don't see popular shit like this unless it's just dig right in black culture or Black Lives Matter and all that other shit. But it's like when you really speak, like a lot of that shit celebrated because the majority will appeal because there's no such thing as individuality no more, or that shit is scarce and rare. Speaking for myself and a couple of confidants and you know soulmates and friends of mine, and we on the come up. Hey Dave, you want to know who I'm talking about? You already know my boy CG the King, Cole Gates, Rap Monica. He's just coming up as a lyrical monster. And that's my partner, Bars. My boy David Asin. He got his YouTube channel, CG. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't know your shit specifically. I can't remember. You got some under asterisks or dashes, whatever. But you gonna know. Me and him, that's my brother, that's my boy, and also my friend. And a lot of people I see on Instagram, a couple people that I went to school with are finally waking up to their spiritualities, their enlightenment, their awakening. They're awakening, even though I don't know what people really do in their personal lives. And I really just learned that with myself. You just know you just don't know people, really, but you can learn. But that's like a whole video topic of its own. But like a lot of people, some people, like a handful of people, are waking up and starting to realize the truths with a lot. Just with the world, the universe, society, spirituality, enlightenment, alignment, awakening, and attuning. But it's like the majority is still sleeping, ignorant. Like even when my boy, and yeah, my boy just dropped the video. Like even though he dropped it 5 days ago, but my boy dropped the video on his channel talking about how people are still going out, still going, going places and not wearing a mask and not washing their hands and shit. It's like motherfuckers. Like in the beginning, I didn't take it COVID seriously, but I did. But the thing that the thing I say that is like because motherfuckers was literally going crazy when COVID started. Like toilet tissue going, fucking water going, like fucking wipes, bathroom wipes. Like the wipes handle your business. But like them shit going. That's why I wasn't like that, and I'm still kind of like that. But now shit is backwards. I literally just thought that shit. Like motherfuckers, it's always everybody has to learn the hard way. Backwards. Everyone is still going. Like I see people, and I'm calling a lot of people out, cause what the fuck is wrong with y'all still going out? You know, doing all this shit during COVID. People getting sick and shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? But that's also part of that shit we grew up in. Motherfuckers probably not even gonna care because motherfuckers gonna think they be like me or my boy D or a lot of people that don't care because we care too much. Because we just grew up in wrong and not giving a fuck. So motherfuckers ain't gonna listen to the truth. But I ain't gonna stop telling it. And the thing is, I'm starting to give a fuck less because I give a fuck so much. If you understand, I'm just gonna keep on spitting real. Like I really had a enlightening over the past couple days. It's like, it's time, bro. And you gonna see that on my post on Instagram, but I ain't gonna get into that right now. But it's like, yo, motherfuckers is moving backwards. Y'all going to restaurants and shit. Like, y'all going out to bowl and shit. Smoke and drink and fuck around and party and shit. Going around each other and shit. Like, you just learned that motherfuckers just can't be alone. Motherfuckers ain't strong, yo. Motherfuckers is weak. And I ain't no tough guy. I ain't no hard, like, I ain't a guy like that. You know what I mean? I'm probably a hardened guy. But I ain't a hard, tough, rough guy. Some street dude. But a lot of motherfuckers is soft. Niggas really can't be alone. bitches really can't be alone. These hoes definitely can't be alone. And these thoughts just can't survive 5 seconds by themselves. Whether it be around another man, they friends. Well, just the majority just don't know how to be alone, how to just stay strong. Yeah, you want interaction and connections. It's like you can have your own handful, but I'm literally seeing fucking handful, like more than majority of people going up in fucking cribs, having parties, just getting licked up and high, still shaking that shit, still little kid shit, that backwards shit that we grew up in because we programmed. We programmed to a lot of shit. But it's like, why are the fuck, like, y'all moving backwards, bro? And it's like, this is not what the main purpose of my videos about, because I can literally talk about everything with this backwards shit we live in. But it's like, yo, that ties to it. Like y'all niggas are fucking stupid. Like, I'm the opposite. You gonna see the opposite with me and Dave. Dave try to be nice. I tell her how it is. I'm too real, yo. Like, I'm probably gonna be the realest nigga you ever meet. And I'm really tired of everybody because I love everybody. Personally, you know, and I mean I love people personally because I have loved people personally that hurt me and probably still hurting themselves and others people to this very day. People don't give a shit because people backwards. This is like, yo, B, why is everything so backwards, bro? Why do we move backwards, bro? Like, we young as hell. I'm seeing hella people get pregnant and shit. Like, a lot of these people getting pregnant around my age not even qualified for themselves. And I don't know if it's the fact that you trying to find, like, one thing I was thinking about is like, are you trying to find love in a kid that you can't find in yourself? And that's why you're having so many babies. Like, even my boy at work was like, when one girl he knew, like, she said like, oh, she can't wait for like her son or daughter, her child's friend to call her MILF. Bitch, what? Like, bitch, what? Like, how is someone like that qualified to be a mother? We grown up in that because people don't know how to check themselves. How the fuck are you gonna be a parent when you can't even fucking be responsible or respectful for yourself? We didn't grow up with that. All these girls just wanting to be little hoes and thighs, shaking ass all the time, not able to take the judgment because we just want them to be better. All these stupid ass niggas don't listen or ready to fight you because they insecure inside or have too much pride. They try to prove something all the time because we grew up with it. Like, shit is backwards, yo. Everyone wants acceptance and want to be accepted but ain't willing to get it. Everyone wants to be heard and listened to but don't want to listen or be understanding. Shit is fucking backwards, yo. We need to wake the fuck up, and I've been woke the fuck up. Ever since I was fucking 13, 15 years old, bro. Because it's like, I don't know if I told you this, but like, literally when I was a little kid, maybe just going off my environment because I'm from Orange, in East Orange, and if you know, you know. I'm not saying I went through the hardest of trials and tribulations or seen the craziest shit, not at all. That probably goes more to my family. But I grew up around them hood areas, like Essex County, Jersey. You know what's up. Even though I lived in Piscataway, and shit is kind of fucked up and shitty here. Because it's like next to Plainfield and Heights, and a lot of motherfuckers moved from New York and from right where I'm from, and probably from other places. But it's like, I literally grew up as the weird, probably, I don't know, nerdy kid. I don't know. I'm just me. I'm Aquarius. And they say Aquarius is or so, but I don't try to like tie my fucking birth or zodiac sign to who I am. And too many people do that, even though I still post shit like that. But like, I'm literally like 6, 7 years old, thinking that I'm either going to be in a gang, I'm going to end up in jail. I don't know. I didn't know the difference between prison and jail. Still learning. And I'm gonna get shot. Why is a 7-year-old kid thinking this? Shouldn't we be thinking better? Why am I thinking I'm gonna end up in jail, in a fucking gang, or shot? And that could just go into a lot with the black community because a lot of that shit is fucking celebrated now. Being all tattooed up. You know, like one thing about me is like we need to learn that our skin is beautiful. We don't need to enhance ourselves. We are the enhancement. Especially with black people. Look, come on, look at the golden bronze, baby. We beautiful. Even though I kinda hate a lot of well, I'm not gonna say hate. I'm just irritated with a lot of black people. Cause black people in black society and black culture ain't shit. Especially in the 2010s, 2020s. Even though it's kind of been fucked up since forever, like going back to 80s and 70s, because shit just been backwards for a long time. But B, it's just like, no, I shouldn't have been thinking that. My environment should not be programmed, or the music I'm listening to, even the legends should not be programming me to think that shit or make me feel that way. But the thing is, like, we grew up with backwards shit, feeling it's normalized, yo, for men and women, females and males. Like, like the quote, I think it's from Big Daddy Kane because I'm learning Big Daddy Kane because you know I rap, and just hearing the Big L song like when I was a kid is like, now what kind of life is that for a child? Like no, even if people want to say, oh, I grew up more fortunate than others or whatever, that doesn't matter because all our pain matters. Is like, and that's another backwards thing. Why does a select version of people that people that been through shit matter, but people like me or other people that matter or went through shit too matter? That's another thing. But it's like, why are we becoming accustomed and and normalized to negative backward shit? Why are we all backwards nowadays? Everyone wants to talk about how they this and that, but once you call them out and start telling them the truth, motherfuckers can't handle the heat. Whether it's with COVID or with culture or with individual self. Like we shouldn't be having all this sex, but sex is what's promoted, especially with females. Girls be having more body counts than niggas, or even simping. We shouldn't be thinking of no man as a simp for really, like, for sincerely loving women. But in this culture, which I understand is simping, we just be fucking idolizing, celebrating being fucking horny over plastic bitches or bitches that's probably thick as hell. But society begin and the shit gets so far to their heads that they start being hoes and thoughts, not knowing no better because they getting all the attention in the world, and then when they don't have it, because they done ran up their mileage, or now they looking more stupid, and they got sex sells backward shit. We shouldn't be had to be all tattooed up or gangstered up or always talk about how we stroke and poke and how we fight and fuck niggas up and kill niggas and rep our sets and gang bang. That's not good. None of this shit is good, man. And people gonna hate the truth, but the truth is what's needed, especially in this time, because now it's a new age in the 2020s, and it's time to wake up. I'm tired of this backwards shit, fam. Shit been backwards for so fucking long, and hip hop and music on YouTube. It's like when you're good and actually talented and a lot of good things, you don't get the love you deserve. But if you're fucking trashy, ratchet, gangster, thug, or hoe, or a bitch, a gold digger, or someone that's celebrating toxicity, oh, get that money, sis, by any means, stripping. Like, motherfuckers call it judgment when we just want y'all to know your worth and value, and that we were worth more and have more value to us, and then take that shit and run with it the wrong way. Because we could tie backward shit to wrong shit because backward shit is wrong shit. And in our generation needs someone like me and my people like David and my boy Ant and even a lot of girls that's coming up. Even though they probably live them lifestyles too, because be honest, he grew up too fast, and well, some people grew up too fast in the wrong way. I grew up fast. It kind of benefited, but I guess there's no pros and cons with everything. Always been an old soul. I've been a grown man since I was 10. But it's just like I see a couple people waking up, but are we gonna keep on moving forward instead of moving and going backwards? Like I can make a part 2 to this video because I'm at my 40-minute mark. I'm not gonna stop yet, probably in like 5 minutes. But it's just like I'm just tired, yo. Our worth and value is based on how much money we have, how good of sex we have, how fat our ass is. Even though I love me some thick babies, you know what I mean? And mama said, but you know, just how many bitches we fucked, how many niggas we killed, if we ever drug deal, because that's one. Man, bitches wanting to be with an athlete, a drug dealer, shit that society and the higher powers perpetuate, especially in the black community, to bring us down. We're gods and goddesses. And even Pac said in one of his songs, what is it called? When Thugs Cry, we went from brothers and sisters to niggas and bitches. Now let's expand to gang bangers, hoes, thighs. And Pac was kind of a hypocrite with himself. And Pac is one of my favorite rappers of all time. He's literally inspiration for me. And this was people gonna come back to this video one day, and motherfuckers probably gonna be going crazy because all they motherfuckers is just Twitter fingers, keyboard warriors or tablet warriors. There ain't no real shit. Shit is fake. Society's bullshit. Capitalism is ruining everything. And a lot of shit is expecting too much. We should just be trying to love, find good relationships and friendships, heal, learn, grow, and do the right thing. And education and learning goes far beyond college. I ain't gonna knock someone going to college actually doing the right things and studying for the community and, for the world. But we grew up in selfish times, man. Backwards times. Shit has just been backwards since conception. Like 7 deadly sins. 7 deadly sins is what the world is what this culture is celebrated. Because we've been brainwashed and programmed and mind controlled and altered mentally, neurologically, I guess, psychologically, emotionally. We done fucked up. We've been fucked up ever since we were children, yo. And the fucked up thing is, I'm only 22, and a lot of people want to act grown, but the thing is, we still kids. We're all walking embodiments of trauma, and now but the thing is, I'm trying to be one of the people break them generational curses within my own personal life and within my community and culture. I just want us to move forward because I'm trying to move forward with a lot of pain that I've been through within my whole life, within these past couple of years with my ex-girlfriend and my old friends. I love these people, still love these people, but these people literally did me dirty the whole time I knew them. And I don't know what people doing. People probably don't care about me. But the thing is, people gonna know that I was never the dude to move backwards to try to celebrate smoking weed or drinking and fucking and all that shit we grew up in, trying to be some hard body gangster blood crip brim neighborhood ass nigga or whatever the fuck nigga, or grape or whatever the fuck niggas doing, especially in Jersey and the East Coast. I was gonna be that real dude that want us to move forward and be better people, human beings and individuals. A good man. A perfect man? Hell no. There's no such thing as perfection. But the thing is, we need to stop this young and dumb mindset because that shit is programming and manipulation, and that shit manipulated us ever since we was chilling. What's how I saying this out? Ever since we were chilling. Well, ever since we was kids and children and teenagers going back to middle school. And yes, I'm going to be having a lot of judgments, but the thing is, them shit's just the truth, and people need to learn how to handle the truth because we need to stop living in lies, and we need to start moving forward and progressing and waking the fuck up and doing the right thing, yo. And that's on me. That's on God. But yo, man, I could go on forever. If you know me, and I could go on forever. But that's what the whole point of this YouTube shit is. That's the whole point of me being a rapper. I want us to move forward. I'm a leader. When it's time to be leaders and gods and goddesses instead of fucking hell spawns, celebrating toxicity, being bad, a bad bitch. You supposed to be a good woman, you know, and a good man, a good person. I'm tired. I've been wrong so long. We all been so wrong, and we became wrong because we seen the evils was winning. No more. It's time to wake up. And we're going to wake up one day at a time, one step at a time, one song at a time, one video at a time, one person at a time, one life at a time, one child at a time, one teenager at a time, one man at a time, one woman at a time, one adult at a time. No more fucking going backwards. That shit stops right now because we ain't gonna fuck up the kids like we're fucked up. Know what I mean? Y'all can laugh at me, think I'm crazy, and think all this shit. I've been thought of that my whole life because I wasn't what society ingrained in my culture, and my people, and my family, and my roots, in my hoods, and my ghettos. Know what I mean? I'm I'm breaking all that because I'm sick, yo. I'm sick of the weed. I'm sick of the alcohol. I'm sick of the partying. I'm sick of the shaking ass and grinding and all the crazy shit I witnessed and seen, whether in person or on YouTube or what I've done, I haven't done. That shit ends, B. We manifesting kings and queens within our children and with us, with the music. And I'm sick and tired of fucking music and music videos. We only pay for hype, but not no quality, man. And we need quality. And I'm a quality nigga. And I'm going to be breeding quality. And it's time for that shit. Call me preacher. That's what they call me. That shit hurt me, but I'm just the prophet, yo. And I'm the nigga that's going to move forward. And I'm going to help us move forward. And I'm going to move forward for myself because I deserve it too. It's time to move forward, yo. But, yo, it's Thomas the Prophet here. I could make a part 2 to this video most likely, even though I got so many fucking videos ideas. And I've been doing, you know, the weird thing is I'll literally be dropping a video every 3 weeks. It's because I move 3 times slower than an average person. I always been called slow my whole life, even though I've always been intelligent as fuck. I'm not a conformist. I'm an individual, and I'm learning my individuality every day. And I'm going to be someone that help us learn our individuality every single day because we're breaking the programming, the mind control, the bugging, the manipulation, and we're going to have our consciousness, awareness, and we're going to wake up, align, attune, awaken, you know. We're going to manifest, attract, and we're going to love, we're going to reveal, we're going to learn, we're going to heal if I haven't said that already, and we're going to know, and so much more. But yo, Thomas the Prophet, why shit everybody and everyone's so backwards nowadays? Just another honest, vulnerable truth. And yo, support your boy, yo. Show some love to a real one. I'm for us. I'm for me, selfishly, and selflessly, admittedly. But I'm for the community. I'm for the future. No matter how raw and raunchy, you know, unfiltered I am. I'm for the children. I'm for us. And it's time for us to wake up. But yo, it's time, yo. I love y'all. The healing and learning journey continues. And it's time to move forward. I'm going to come back at y'all. I love y'all. Peace.